Okay, whew, what a day. You know, it, you know, Lord, be with me. Help me to be very forthcoming. I owe it to myself to protect myself. Please help me to stand in that power. These things I do pray for, Father, so very deeply in the name of Jesus Christ, and I do. You know, I know that you think that just because someone is chosen or has special gifts, that it gives you permission to do whatever you want to that person. And I assure you, that is not so. No, 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 it is not so. You know, everybody, as a human being, no matter who you are, you have personal rights. You do in this country. At least you do for right now. Hope that lasts. But, you know, as I process through my grief and loss, and I realize how much I appreciate myself and the person that I am, I am so glad I'm me and not some of you that would do something to harm another person. That's not in my nature. It is not. But to allow consequences most definitely is. It is. Because I care about myself and my life. It matters to me. You can't just kick me around and think that that's going to be okay. Because, you know, just because I didn't know and then I find out, if I had known right from the start, I would have said something before. But I was so astonished, I had to step back and say, wow, did they really do that? Okay, now I realize there's money involved and your little greedy fingers wanted to get into that, and you were not thinking of, you know, right and wrong. You just wanted what you wanted at all costs, no matter who you hurt and harm, no matter, you could just destroy a family member, didn't even matter. Okay? I am sorry that that's your energy. That is a very dangerous place to be in the world right now, is to be an energy like that, that you could hurt somebody. But not only that, you know, to be even slightly insulted that somebody had to go to the public because she couldn't get support from the FBI at first when you called the number, or when I called the police and I told them there was an issue about my birth and inheritance, and they didn't take it seriously. You know, if there's somebody out there that's a victim and you cannot get support from the authorities, what other choice do you have but to get on and say what you know? You have to. Now I want to talk about script flipping, okay? The authorities who have the nerve to even call themselves that are out there flipping the script and making a victim feel like it is their own fault that they were attacked. Now, it's true that maybe they weren't educated on what was going on behind the scenes, but that in no way whatsoever makes it the victim's fault. And so when somebody is doing this to you and you're not getting support from your local, you know, authorities, and you're being abused, your pay is getting taken, and your mail system is blocking your mail purposefully, which is all a federal crime, and you don't say anything, or you go to the police and you don't say anything and they make some excuse and blow you off, what choice do you have? And so you want to come to me and say, oh, please forgive us, oh, be not. No, I haven't seen anything change. Nothing has changed. Why even would I be even softened to help you out when nothing you have done has changed? You just keep on perpetuating the same lies and the same bullshit, okay? Just because I have a spiritual calling does not mean that you get to bulldoze right over me and I'm just gonna let you. If you think that's my position, you're wrong, because it is not. And if you would read your scriptures, if 144,000, the angels, they are trumpet blowers. They blow the whistle on corruption. They give people a chance to fix it. And then after that, all bets are off, man. And I'm telling you, what you did was so unthinkable. And it was based on lies. All of it was based on lies so that you could steal. I mean, you were really looking for ways to entrap me. Even you police were looking for ways, mostly you police, were looking for ways to entrap me. Instead of accepting your incompetence. And the most incompetent thing of all is to find a way to twist the narrative to make it look like because you weren't smart, you were preyed on. That is such utter bullshit. What happens if someone goes out there and somehow gets raped and killed? And you're going to blame it on the victim when they've already been traumatized enough? Who in the hell do you think you are? You obviously are no authorities that I respect. And you're not keeping the community safe. The audacity to think that you are, just because you have a freaking badge, or you went into school and you got your degree, that you are so competent and so privileged that you can deem a victim as the one that caused their own problem. That is the most egregious statement that I think I have ever heard. Now, I am not going to stand here and make everybody feel happy like we're in La La Land and everything's just fine, people, because it is not okay. What you did is not okay. And I really do hold authority figures, especially you, that are in charge of protecting, defending and protecting, taking oaths to protect the community, to protect this country. You think I'm just going to lay back and just say, oh, well? You're going to be hearing a lot from me. And maybe it won't be like this. But you need to know that I am not some pussycat you can push around. And when pushed too far, you're going to hear me talking more like this than the other way. Now, the only thing I'm going to be flipping is my finger. You will not be treating me this way. And you will not get away with blaming any victim of a crime like this, or any crime even close to it, as if they were the victim, or as if they were the fault for the crime that was committed against them, when they have already suffered enough. How in the hell dare you? You better get it together, because he is coming back. And he knows your little illusions, the truth and illusion. He knows what you're doing when you take a truth and you bend it and twist it to make it mean something that it really doesn't, to confuse the masses. And you don't think I know? That is one of the biggest corruptions I see today, is that people in authority are taking the truth and they're bending it to their own narrative to get away with all kinds of crime. You know, if you think I'm going to stand here and just watch you do it and let you do it, you're wrong. I will not. We need a safe country where the truth means something. Truth means something. If it was let's say you had a business and you were conducting your business, you would want to have people that were doing their jobs or being honest, you would. If somebody stole from you or lied to you, you would be infuriated. And yet, you are so quick to turn the words around and to make it somebody else's fault. It's okay if you lie and steal, but it's not okay if somebody else does it to you. And that is the difference that you're missing. I'm not your little pushover. Yes, it hurt for a while. It took time to heal that. But now I just don't care. I really don't. I care about the ones that have been harmed. I care about the victims. But if you've caused this bullshit, don't come to me, because I'm not going to help you. The only person that you need to be going to is the Most High God. That is not my job, to help you out of the crimes that you've committed. And I have no intention whatsoever to do that. I mean what I say, without a shadow of a doubt. You better hear me well, because I mean it. Now, if there's somebody out there that actually really does give a damn about what they did, and they do come forward and they do try to make it right, that could end up being a better situation for you too. But if you're going to be digging your heels in and continually lying or trying to come after me because I had to go publicly about this problem, you're mistaken and you will lose. Because I have every right to protect myself in any way, shape, or form I can, especially after I called the authorities and they did not come to my rescue. And I am holding people's feet to the fire. You better believe I am. And that is exactly what I'm supposed to do. All this sweet stuff, that's good for a while. But nothing was changing. Nothing was getting better. You're still doing it. And so that's it. That is it. And I hope you listen closely, and I hope things change really quick. If you want me to change and me to soften toward you, then maybe it's time you started opening your mouths, opening your hearts, and doing the right thing for a change. I'm not here to save you if you're not even willing to save yourself. Do you understand?